I'm Ashwati Krishna, and you're watching the Net Effect, your study partner to crack UGC Net. Are you confused when it comes to the press commissions, Press Trust of India, Press Council of India? Then you're at the right place. Today we are going to learn all about these press related terms. Shall we begin? Let's talk about press commissions and major recommendations of the press commissions and many more. But today we are going to start off with the Indian Press Act of 1910. The Indian Press Act was enacted imposing strict censorship on all kinds of publications. Let me tell you the details.
Indian National Congress, founded in 1885, helped the newspapers to express their nationalist feeling. It provoked British government. They came up with this Indian Press Act. Under this act, owners of several press were required to tender security deposits on printing any objectionable matters. Between 1910 and 1914, the British government initiated around 355 cases. Later, the Indian Press Act of 1910 was repealed by Lord Reading. Before independence, majority of the nationalist press was contributing to the freedom struggle against the British government as a mission. But after independence, there was a lack of objective in front of the press. To ensure high standards of journalism and to examine the issues faced by the journalist in post independent India, the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting appointed the first Press Commission in 1952 under the chairmanship of Justice G.S. Rajadhyaksha. The commission submitted the annual report in 1954. Let's see the major recommendations. To protect the freedom of the press and to maintain high standards of journalism, a press council should be established. Recommended a wage board for the working journalist and Working Journalist Act should be implemented. To prepare the account of the press and the position of every year, there should be appointment of the Registrar of Newspaper for India. Price page schedule should be introduced to protect the small newspapers from the fierce competition. It had also recommended the conversion of the PTI into a public corporation. Let's check the major achievements of the first Press Commission. PCI was established in the year 1966 to regulate the press. RNI was appointed in July 1956 to prepare an account of the publications and titles. Price page was scheduled in 1956, but later it was shot down in court. Working Journalist Act was accepted in 1955. The Working Journalist and Other Newspaper Employees and Miscellaneous Provisions Act was set up. The Second Press Commission. Indian press went through government censorship during the emergency period in 1975. After the emergency was lifted, the new government of India constituted the Second Press Commission on May 29, 1978. The Press Commission was set up under the chairmanship of Justice P.C. Goswami, but he and his colleagues resigned in January 1980. The commission was reconstituted in April 1980 under the chairmanship of Justice K.K. Mathew. The objectives of the Second Press Commission were to study the role of the press in a developing and democratic society, ownership patterns, management practices, and financial structures of the press, their relation to growth, editorial independence, and professional integrity. Chain newspapers, links with industry, their effects on competition and on the reader's right to objective news and free comments. It wanted free press works as a responsible and constructive critic of the government. The major recommendation was to establish a newspaper development commission for the development of small and medium newspaper. Newspaper industries should be separated from the industries and commercial interests. No prediction should be published in newspapers and magazines. The Press Information Bureau should be reconstituted.
The first Press Commission of India in 1952 recommended to establish a Press Council of India to maintain high standards of journalism.
The Press Council of India is an autonomous, self-regulatory legal body formed to check the practice of media. The main function of PCI is to check the media practices and to keep an eye on freedom of press. According to PCI, the control should come from within the profession and not from the government or any official authorities. It was constituted on 4th July 1966 and started functioning from November 16. So, National Press Day is celebrated on November 16th. The first chairman of PCI was Justice J.R. Mudholkar and the present chairman of PCI is Justice Chandramouli Kumar Prasad. The Press Information Bureau is the nodal agency of the Government of India to disseminate information to the print and electronic media on government policies, programs, initiatives, and achievements. PIB uses different modes of communication: press releases, press notes, feature articles, photographs, and many more. Activities of PIB. It prepares press releases and backgrounders and also arranges press conferences. It arranges press tours to the location of government's projects to give more information to media. The PIB provides accreditation to media representatives including foreign media at the headquarters. The Press Trust of India (PTI) is India's most popular and largest news agency. It was established on 27 August 1947 after taking over the Associated Press of India and the Indian operation of Reuters, and it started from February 1949. Besides the news services in English and Hindi languages, the agency provides photos, features, graphics, and publishes economy and science service journals. The feature and graphics are offered as a weekly manner, and the economy and science services are fortnightly.
If you are interested to watch more videos like this, please do comment. And if you like my video, make sure you subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. See you soon with another exciting video. Take care. Bye-bye.